What is going on, guys? Luke here today, and I'm going to tell you the only reason you should ever look back on past trades. Looking back for the wrong reasons can actually destroy your investments and your wealth. Oh, you don't believe me? Well, I'll give you all the details in under 2 minutes. Well, maybe under 2 minutes, hopefully under 2 minutes. I'll try to keep it under 2 minutes. Either way, it's short enough for you to get over my shades in the dark and get this vital information. And don't forget about your 3 free stocks too. So let's jump into this 2-minute trading truth right now. So let's put 2 minutes up on the clock and start it now. So what scenarios should you not look back at your previous trades? Well, I personally never look back at my trades to see if I made the right decisions based on the current price of the stock. Now let me explain that a little further, as I know it's a bit confusing. If I bought a stock for, let's say, $5 and then sold it for $10, that's a great trade. I would be very wealthy if I did that every time I traded. But what happens if I look back a year from the trade and that stock is now at $30? Now I feel kind of stupid and like I made a bad trade because I sold it too early. And it works the same way with perceived bad trades. Depending upon the day, you can feel great one day about cutting your losses or getting out at the top when a stock is overheated, but then another day you feel dumb because you didn't hold as it skyrocketed sometime in the future. So as you can see, it can absolutely screw with your head, as even your good decisions look like bad decisions. So it feels like stocks are kind of a no-win game. So even when you are winning, you don't feel like you're winning. So what is the only reason to ever go back and look at trades? Well, here's the answer. I don't look back to see what is happening to the stock now. I look back to analyze where I made my mistakes or my good decisions at the time I traded, and then analyze to see what I can do better the next time. But I never look back to see if I was quote unquote right or wrong, because that answer is completely dependent upon when you look back, because you could just be judging the trade based on the current price only, which is the wrong way to view it, but that's going to be your natural inclination. Instead, I look back only to analyze and figure out what I could do better. That's it. So for example, what told me to get out of the stock, like it being overheated or losing out to a competitor who just had a better product? Was my analysis correct? What did I miss that time that I can implement the next time? Now keep in mind, 2 years later, they could have released in the meantime some groundbreaking technology or some sort of acquisition or something else that makes your trade look bad. And that's why I only look at the relevant information at the time of the trade. How the heck were you supposed to know they were going to do that? It wasn't even on the radar when you made that trade. And if I happen to have sold too early, what part of my logic told me to sell early? Was it fear of something that never happened? Did I listen to some idiot in a chat room who said it was going to zero? And the same applies when a stock tanks and you thought it was going to go to the moon. Did you listen to some YouTuber or the comment section instead of your own analysis? Figure out where you made your mistakes so you don't make it again. Some other things to look at can include, did you stick to your plan and ride the stock? Or did you sell the first time it dipped on pretty much nothing and got spooked? Did you even have a plan? Was your plan flawed? Looking back to see what you could do better is actually a great way to get better at trading. Looking back and judging your trade based on the current stock price will make great trades feel bad and just, really honestly give you anxiety over it all, because no trade is ever perfect. You will probably never time the bottom and the top perfectly, so there is a flaw with every trade. And every trade being perfect is not necessary to build real wealth with stocks. So make sure you are looking back for the right reasons and analyzing it and not judging it based on the wrong criteria. And as for the 3 free stocks we talked about earlier that could be worth up to $1,600, Webull is running their promotion until November 16th. So open an account and deposit $100 and get 3 free stocks. It's really that simple, and you don't even have to invest that $100. It's really kind of cool. And hopefully you learned something, and if you did, please smash that like button, as that is the best way to help the channel out. And if you want more tips and advice like this, and you want to work directly with me on how to plan, set goals, strategize, and build real wealth, check out the first link down in the description, and we'll actually teach you how to do all of that. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Really, the shades aren't that bad. And we will see everyone on the next one. Thanks.